Hey guys, my name is April. I go by Ruby Rouge here on the YouTubes. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, I hope you would consider subscribing. And let's get started. Did I just say subscribing? Subscribing? I don't know. Let's get started. Today I want to talk about my favorite red lipsticks. It's holiday season. It is a great time to wear red lipsticks. All times are a great time to wear red lipsticks. But when it comes to doing something super bold, I get really particular. It's about the formula. The last thing I want when I'm already feeling like a little bit like out there because I'm doing some crazy bold makeup look, the last thing I want it to do is look messy. So we want to feel confident. We want our looks to be confident. We want them to last. We want what we put it to walk out the door. We want that to still be there a couple hours later. So let's talk about some lip products that will help you do that. First of all, I want to talk about, but before we do that, I always do that. I want to talk about a few things that I'm looking for. The first thing that I'm looking for is application. The application of the product is really important to me, that it be very easy to do. I have uneven lips. I feel like most people, or at least a lot of people, do have uneven lips, so we have to do a little bit of shaping, a little bit more drawing, and anything that doesn't have a super easy to use applicator gets a little messy. It can just, the last thing you want, if you've ever smeared your red lipstick, you know how much effort it takes to clean that up. Like it's hard. It's very staining. It's very difficult to clean up, so we don't want to make a mess. So application is key. Next thing, we want staying power and transfer. Obviously, we want what we put, we want it to stay there. We want it to last a little while. I like to sip beverages. I almost always have something to drink, whether it's water, coffee, tea. I have something close by that I'm working on. If you've ever drank out of like a wide mouth cup though and accidentally turned it and you had a little bit of transfer and you've transferred it up like the Joker, oh my God. I did that once. It was real embarrassing. So I try to avoid doing that, but it happens. You better believe though I never wore that lipstick again. It went immediately in the declutter pile. I'm like, yeah, I can't be bothered with that kind of weirdness while I'm out and about. The next thing I need it to be comfortable to wear. If it's dry, flaky, cracking, making a mess, it's not looking so good on my lips, it's just not for me. I find myself doing really weird things. If my lipstick's uncomfortable, I find myself like picking at my lips or chewing on my lips, doing anything I can to kind of get the lipstick off, which is just pointless. If it's uncomfortable, it's just not a good product for you and it's time to let it go. The other thing I hate is when the lipstick will not adhere to the inner part of the lip. I guess, I don't know, it's the inner part of my lip stays kind of wet and it's a it's a lot softer than the outer part of my lips, so it has a hard time adhering, but I hate the way that that looks with that like super severe line of demarcation. Affordability is something I'm kind of neither here nor there on, because in my opinion, obviously I want the most bang for my buck, but if like I've had a sample of something that's kind of expensive and I know that it's amazing, I would rather just keep using that than go on this mission to find dupes and end up spending just as much money looking for dupes than I did just having the original product. Sometimes I look for dupes because it's fun, but yeah, when it actually comes to like saving money and spending money wisely, in my opinion, it's best to just stick with the product that you know is like amazing. I have a few tips at the end of this video to help you with application and wear time and a few different things. So if you want to stay tuned, I know some of you guys are like, get to the point already. So we're getting there. We're going there now. And the very first product that I have, and I'm looking for it because it's what I have on and I've just reapplied because I filmed this video. I'm having like super bad problems with focus. I'm sorry if I'm slightly out of focus in this one. I think I've got it corrected. Am I in focus? I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. I've never had this problem before, so it's like tripping me out because I don't know how to fix it because I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I keep trying it and I'm getting sad. I'm getting very sad. This is Russian Red by MAC. It's what I have on today. I've had it on for several hours now. It still looks pretty good. This is probably the first one that I would tell you to go run out and buy if you're looking for a red lipstick. I feel like that this one is kind of the best all around. The only problem that I would say this product has is that it's just a regular old bullet lipstick, but that makes the application a little more difficult, especially if you're like me and you need to do a little more like shaping. So it's harder to get that clean, nice clean line that you want, but I have a tip for that at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Otherwise, I think this is a very comfortable formula. I think that it is a classic for a reason. It is a little bit drying, but I think probably like 50% of people will be like, it's not anything to be bothered with. The other 50%, I have a tip for you. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm not going to talk about the actual colors a lot in this video. I'm just kind of blanket saying red. I think this one is a little neutral. I'm mostly concerned with the formulas. The colors, you know, that's up to you. Some people like blue reds, some people like neutral reds, some people like yellow reds. I lean neutral or blue. I think tends to be the most flattering, although I will wear a yellow red. Otherwise known as orange, I guess. This would be my first one for you to try out. And at $18, I think that that's pretty freaking affordable. I just tried a lipstick by Terry. I got it in like a Lucky something or other in some kind of box, but it was $57. I had 3 of them. They were all $47 a piece. They were all awful. 3 lipsticks, $47 a piece. All of them were terrible. I keep trying to make them work because I'm like, certainly, this $47 lipstick isn't going to be that crappy. It was. The next 2 products I'm going to talk about together, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in Shanghai Scarlet 308, and this is the Giorgio Armani Lip Maestro in 400. This, I'm going to tell you how this story got started. I got this at some point from Sephora. I tried it. I loved it. I wear it. I use it. It's a great, great product. So I was doing some research. I was kind of seeing how much it costs. I was reading the reviews, making sure that I didn't kind of overlook anything important. And then I saw someone in the review section, and it was a little aggressive of a comment. It's kind of funny though. I'll let you seek it out if you like, but she was like very, very seriously telling us that we need to check this product out. And I got a little bit confused because there are several different versions of these. There's like a Pro Matte Liquid Lip, a Pro Matte Gloss, a Pro Satin, I don't know. There's a bunch of different versions of these, so I didn't know exactly which one she was talking about. I grabbed this one because it sounded the best to me. I love it. It is great, great product. I will say that these are kind of those moussey type texture. They never really dry down completely, but that makes them incredibly comfortable to wear. They're super comfortable, and they're tacky enough that they stay put. There is a little bit of transfer, so if you hate transfer, you're probably not going to like these. But they do stay nice. And then as they start to kind of wear off in the middle, all you have to do is go like, and then they're right back perfect again. I don't know. These are really, really nice products. Obviously, I would tell you to try the Infallible Pro Matte Gloss first, and before you shell out the $38 for the Lip Maestro. But nice product, easily available at the drugstore. These are 2 very different colors. This is very yellow red, and this is definitely more neutral blue. I don't know the options on this because I literally just wanted to try one, and this is the one I grabbed. I'm trying not to be one of those people that buys like, I need everything in every color. I'm trying not to like be a wasteful person. The very last one that I would tell you is worth picking up if you're looking for a red lipstick is the Ysl Rouge Pure Couture in 01. I got turned on to this formula by Influencer. They sent me one to try. It wasn't this one. And I loved it. I just finished one up in a project pan last year. I used a whole full-size lipstick, which is amazing. I really love the formula. I feel like I'm very familiar with this formula. It wears very well. This is also going to be the formula that is the absolute closest to just a regular bullet lipstick. So if you hate anything that is matte or drying or anything like that, this is going to be the one that you are going to like the best out of all of these. It stays shiny. It's not a matte product. It's very comfortable. It will eventually get a little bit drying if you wear it for like 8 hours. But usually I'm fine with it. It doesn't irritate me or anything like that. It does stay put a little bit better than a bullet lipstick, and it's just really comfortable. It is on the pricey side. I think these are $38 maybe too. I'm not sure. They are pricey. I would recommend trying to get a sample. I was super excited to see this mini size in a lip kit from Sephora because this is like the perfect size for a red lipstick for me. The last product I want to mention is this Nars Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella. This was, I want to mention this not because I think anybody needs to run out and buy it. I loved this product for years though, and I had tried to find a red lipstick. This was the first red lipstick that I found that I was like, yes, thank you. It stayed put. It did its thing. It was tolerable to wear. But now that I have found some even more red lipsticks, this one has finally kind of taken a back seat. This is the second one I've had. I actually repurchased this after I completely used up the birthday gift from Sephora that many years ago. That was a long time ago. So I really enjoyed, I really do think this is a decent lip product. However, I've just found better at this point, but I just wanted to mention it because I felt like it deserved it. You know, it's just sitting there in my drawer now. It needs to be decluttered. And I'm like, I still love you though. You were the only thing for me for a very long time. I have a few little tricks that I like to use when I'm wearing liquid lipstick, and I think that these might help you out. So first I want to talk about Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm. I just recently bought this pack because I was out, and this is the only thing that I have found that works. Actually, there's one other lip gloss or lip balm, and I can't think of what it is. The trick here is that these are beeswax. So you need to find something incredibly waxy and incredibly like thick. I actually don't love these that much for like actual lip balm, but they work really well for this trick. And it just needs to be waxy because if you think about it, lipsticks usually have some component of wax in them. So you put the wax, the beeswax, the Burt's lip balm. Geez, I'm starting to have trouble talking here. Put it on your lip. It creates like this kind of bond with your lip. It just kind of stays put. It's not slipping and sliding around. Then you can put your liquid lip right over it, and your liquid lip will still dry down. It doesn't seem to interfere too much. I have used this with almost every liquid lipstick in my collection, and for like 75% of them, it has completely salvaged and made usable the product. So it is a great trick for people who get really uncomfortable dry lips. It might not help you completely, but it might save a few of them. So a few of the better formulated liquid lippies for you. Love that trick. Another really cool trick to do with the lip balm is to put it on, and then you're gonna use your finger, put a little bit of product on your finger, dab, 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 kind of smear it around. You're just doing a stain. So you can create a stain with some of your more bold lipsticks. This was a trick that I used all the time when I worked in an office. It was just an easy way for me to still use my bold lipsticks, still enjoy them, but kind of tone them down just a little bit, and also keep that kind of professionalism and not have to worry about having anything crazy going on in my face or lipstick on my teeth or, you know, whatever. It was just have a nice little stain. I could pretty much wear any color I wanted because I was just doing a stain. The last tip I have is to carry a lip liner with you. Now, I don't actually use this lip liner as a lip liner. I don't use the product as much. I don't know if you can see how messy that is on there. It's because what I'm doing is when I put on, for example, I put on Russian Red. Let's see. I felt like I needed a little touch up. But I would put on Russian Red, and then I'm gonna get a mirror out here. It's probably gonna be incredibly reflective, but I just kind of want to show you what I'm doing. And then you can kind of just push the product up or wherever you want it to go. So while it's still kind of wet, this isn't working that well. It works better with the first application because everything's kind of already dried down. But when the product's still kind of wet, you can just push the edges around with this and get it in the shape that you want. So you're not actually using the lip liner as much as you're using the point of the pencil as a tool. I would just carry a lip brush. However, I have not been able to find a lip brush that doesn't feel incredibly unsanitary to me. The retractable ones are just a no. They get so nasty inside and they're just like a waste of money. And then the, ones that are just open and free for all, like what do you do with them after it has lipstick on it? I haven't quite figured that out. So yeah, let me know if you guys have a favorite lip brush that you can actually carry in your purse. I need one in like a case. I wonder if they make one of those. That's a good idea. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for stopping by. Those are my tricks and tips that I have to share with you all. Those are my favorite lipsticks. Favorite red lipsticks anyways. Let me know your thoughts down below if you have a favorite lipstick that I didn't mention or that you think might work for me. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye!